Привет, двуногие! С вами снова ХоМяК ЖоРа, и мы продолжаем проходить игру под названием «Звездные войны. Рыцари Старой Республики». Если вы помните предыдущую серию, мы спустились в подземелье, забрали пару наград за головы, на которые назначались, раз мы за темных проходим. Ну, и нам надо будет попасть как-то к волкерам, одну из банд, которые тоже, возможно, помогут нам как-то встретиться с Дэвиком. Ну, короче, поехали дальше. Меньше слов, больше дела, как говорится. Так. Gelrud, привет.
Greetings, stranger. My name is Gelrud. Are you a Pazak player by chance? It's so hard for me to find a match now that I've been banned from the Upper City Cantina.
Нет, не хочу сегодня с тобой играть.
If you're ever looking for a match and you get tired of posturing in the Upper Cantina, just come down here and find me. I'll play you anytime.
Не то у меня сегодня настроение, чтобы в Пазак играть. Так, теперь, ну, налево, если не ошибаюсь. NVidia.
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the hidden back base. How do I know you're not a Vulcan spy sent to kill Gadon Thek?
Я не шпион.
Maybe so. But this door is locked, and it's going to stay that way until I'm satisfied you're no threat to Gadon or the hidden backs.
Мне нужно поговорить с Гадоном, это важно.
A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the Hidden Beck's open door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulcan gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now.
Возможно, я могу стать союзником. Или что мы соврем.
Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulcans or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zedra watching his back.
Меня впустишь?
Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The Hidden Becks are watching you.
Хорошо. Так. А он и главный.
Hold
Привет.
it right there. Who are you, and what is your business with Gadon?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting,
What?
Gadon. Brezhik and his Vulkars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulkars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything, and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulkar spy.
Я тоже бы за тобой присмотрел. Если вы понимаете, о чем я.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brejik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you?
Так, у вас есть проблемы с ситхами?
A foreign army invades Terrace, declares martial law, and locks down all travel to and from the planet? You damn well bet I have a problem with that. If the Sith ever moved in down here, all the swoop gangs would unite against them. We'd use hit-and-run guerrilla tactics to pick them off. Their casualties would be enormous.
Don't fool yourself. The Sith would never commit to that kind of operation. They'd probably do something much more grand and deadly.
But so far, the Sith have stayed out of the lower city, and our strength is wasted on this stupid gang war. I tried to explain this to Brejik, but he and his Vulkars won't listen.
Покуда не будем про капсулу спрашивать, мне нужно задать несколько вопросов.
I don't see any harm in that. What did you want to know?
Что случилось с твоими глазами?
Very tactful. Are you itching for a fight or something?
How dare you? I shall kill you where you stand.
Calm down, Zerdra. I'm not ashamed of what I've become. As you can see, I lost my eyes in a swoop racing crash. I rely on these artificial replacements to see now. But my blindness was not the worst consequence of my accident. My affliction was what eventually led to this war between my Becks and the Vulkars.
Ой, догонишь ты, ё-моё, сливал ты тормозуху с истребителей, вот и ослеп. Говорили, тебя разбавлять надо.
When I lost my sight in the swoop bike accident, everyone assumed I would step down as leader of the Hidden Becks and let Brezhik, my most trusted follower, take over. But with my ocular implants, I can still see well enough to lead this gang. And I knew Brezhik wasn't ready to take over yet. Unfortunately, Brezhik didn't agree with me. In a rage, he left to join our arch-rivals, the Black Vulkars. A lot of the younger gang members followed him, and soon he and his followers had taken control of the Vulkar gang.
Третий глаз у тебя не вырос благодаря этим имплантантам? А, здесь такого нет варианта, прости. А почему началась война, пан с беками?
Brezhik is a proud man. My decision was a public humiliation for him. Maybe if I had stepped down, this gang war could have been avoided.
Don't fool yourself, Gadden. Brezhik wants to control the lower city gangs. If you'd stepped down, he'd have led the Becks against the Vulkars. He wanted this war, one way or another.
I know you're right, Zerdra. Brezhik won't rest until I am dead and the Becks are no more. But it's hard to accept the truth of his betrayal.
Так, я хочу еще кое-что спросить.
I don't see any harm in that.
Можно как-то выбраться с этой планеты?
Not while the Sith quarantine is in place. Even the fastest smuggler ships can't break the blockade of the fleet surrounding the planet without the proper launch codes. Any ship leaving the Terrace atmosphere without the proper codes would be instantly disintegrated by blaster cannons fired by the Sith fleet's automated targeting systems.
Я хочу спросить еще кое-что.
I don't see any harm in that.
Так, ну, понятно, почему брежики воюют. Не поделили, как всегда, что-то. Не будем углубляться. Мне нужна информация о спасательной капсуле республики.
The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadden. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd
Да-да,
have a
мы не
battalion of
работаем.
troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has his own agenda.
Руку даю на отсечение. Вот его сзади, карта. Не свою, конечно. Не волнуйтесь, я не работаю на ситхов.
I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash.
Ну как.
We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner.
Бастила в рабстве? Что с ней? А, что с ней будет?
Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brezhik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her.
Должен быть способ помочь ей.
I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brezhik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual Swoop Gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brezhik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the Swoop race.
Ну как? И что, стать тоже слепым, как ты? Как мне попасть на эти гонки?
I might be able to help you with this, if you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose.
Что вы предлагаете?
The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hidden Becks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there.
No.
The Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I I need you to break into their base and steal it back.
Где гарантия, что вы выполните свою часть сделки?
My word is my bond. Everybody in the lower city knows my reputation. Besides, you really don't have a choice. I'm your only ticket into the swoop race.
Как я смогу попасть на базу Волкеров?
Getting into the Vulcar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Vale.
Mission? Gaddon, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulcar base, it's her.
Есть еще кто-нибудь, кто сможет нам помочь?
Don't underestimate Mission or her Wookiee friend Zalbar. They're a formidable pair. Tough enough to go exploring the Undercity by themselves. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
Я без проблем прошел охрану верхнего города.
A simple disguise might have worked on the upper city guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
Ладно, я меняю униформу на документы. Уговорил ты меня. Да? Или надо подумать? Ладно, уговорил. Хорошо.
Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Я вернусь, когда достану ускоритель.
I suggest you hurry. The swoop race is coming up, and we want you to have time to practice before the race.
Я надеюсь, ты эту униформу не будешь использовать для ролевых игр? О, вы меня поняли какие, да? Да? Ага. Ладно, идем. Так, куда? Туда, направо. Там, смотрите, как летают. Оп. Так, как я вас учил в первом видео, кидаем именно в центральную гранату. Давай. Бум. Не отняла. Ну, давайте еще одну. Вот и все. Молодец, карт. Есть у вас? Хорошо. Белка?
You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
Karatumpa kunpa yiyamoka paata. Bonanay kachu. Yinkin kunoba mulirachi kun. Tong na bunsha nyunyang. Рунда дихо
Ням-ням-ням, блин, бедные озвучники, конечно.
Kun bez ching palamule. Tongking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunde.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard way? Okay.
Вы заметили, что он... Ладно, потом скажу.
То не буду. Рана ну брата дунгно серча. Ичуа пенки. Watana wa mamulira. Kenjunju bashak. No bully muli.
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Да, этого
Maybe
нашего.
next time, Canderous. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone else gets behind on their payments.
Сейчас, я о чем говорил, что вы заметили, что... если не ошибаюсь, эта раса называется Трандаршани. А разговаривают они на языке твилетов. Ну, этих, которые с большими длинными такими этими, типа червяками вместо волос. Ну, кто не знает. Пообъясняю. Трандаршани разговаривают совершенно на другом языке. Кто играл в другие игры про Звездным войнам или читал книги, он поймет это. Здесь они, видите, как слишком легко все сделали, отмазались. Взяли один инопланетный язык и записали на разных этих раз. Логика, но, блин, ну не знаю. Я бы лучше сделал. Привет.
Those Vulkars are dumber than a Coruscant granite slug. They actually think being in that pathetic little gang of theirs makes them important. Gaddon keeps his hidden Becks in line, but Brezhik's getting dreams of grandeur. If Davik's smart, he'll slap that young punk back down.
Кто вы такой?
I'm someone you don't want to get on the bad side of. And I'm not one for small talk.
Я хотел
I don't
бы.
have time to stick around here anyway. Davik's got me working on a special assignment.
Ну давай поговорим, ну давай, ну пожалуйста. Ну говнюк. Мы еще встретимся. О, Каламорт.
ชีวิตไอตากาจองจิจาอากีอินโกตุเนชุนาโมริราทั้งอีกว่ามาจิโกนาต้องกีปานองกุเน็กมาบอกจิโยกากุคินบามูริราตัวนาจิคุยามีจูซีจิกาไนอุบาบาสกาดวานาจิ
There's a bounty on your little green heads. I'm here to collect.
จะสครังกีโตปัสเนโมจิอิตาคังกีชานาคิริคอนคินบามูริราตัวนาจิ
That's the plan.
Тоже мне крутой нашелся. Слушай, чувак, да ты отморозок. Так. Ничего нету. После. Ладно, потом это всех убьем. Здрасте. Где там сзади? Давай. Ребята, мы не против пошли.
Time to rumble.
Давай. Ты того сними, я походу почищу квартиру. Так. Слушай, мне нужна жертва. И... Ага. Вот и согласился.
Sure. What? Yes?
Вот, ты у тебя спрашивал, будешь жертвой?
Ага.
Все, договорились. Иди жертвой.
Sure.
Да, мы такие. Он же согласился, в чем проблема? Спросили, будешь? Он, ага, все. Дирижабль, ага. Кто помнит эту шутку дурацкую? На гранату. И своего убил. Шикарно. Давай. Так, останки. О, у вас гранаты, аптечки. Шикарно. Давайте подлечу. Лечись.
Yes?
Лечись.
Sure. Yes? What?
Yes, вот. Это было смешно. Мне понравилось. Тихо, хватит. Здрасте. Чувак, я даже ударить не успел, молодец. Так, хорошо. Блин, шикарно сегодня проходит, все. Настроение шикарное.
Sure.
Еще раз просим, будешь жертвой?
Ага.
Все, вопросов больше не имею.
What?
Этот ящик очень прочный, что замок компьютеризирован, его можно открыть, только используя пароль. Так как на ящик представляет собой старую модель, вам не удастся обойти систему замка, вам придется вычислить пароль. Пытайтесь набрать пароль, хорошо. Попробуем. Пожалуйста, наберите правильный пароль, потрудитесь личность. Как зовут вашего домашнего любимца? Подождите, а подсказки есть? Прочитай сообщение. Эй, Элла, как там жизнь на Тарисе? Я слышу, твой брат остался на Татуине и стал шахтером. Но он хотя бы оставил тебе гипердрайв для компании. Тебе... Не понял. Но он хотя бы оставил тебе гипердрайва для компании. Надеюсь, ты еще продолжаешь практиковаться с бластером, который я тебе дал. Помнишь все, чему я тебя научил? Тебе это понадобится. Тарис не похож на Альдеран. Там может быть опасно. Жить подальше от всевозможных бандитов и прячь вещи в своем ящике. Кому не удастся взломать его. Надеюсь услышать от тебя новости. Дядя Луи. Ну, в этом сообщении были подсказки, так что я примерно понял. Так, пароль. Как зовут твоего домашнего любимца? Пердрайв. Кто учил тебя стрелять из бластера? Дядя. Откуда родом твоя семья? Татуин. Там было про Татуин написано. Значит, был Альдеран. Неправильно. Гипердрайв, мой дядя, Альдеран. Во, теперь правильно. Немножко неправильно прочитали.
Yes?
Ты скоро помрешь, ты это знаешь? Колбасит тебя, как отравленный ты наш. Здрасте, ребята, лови гранату. Творишь? Шикарно.
What?
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 What? А ты что за мной не идешь? Иди за мной. Беги, холоп за мной. Молодец. Ага.
What? Yes?
Ты дурак? Молодец.
Sure. Ready? What?
Слушай, может мы с тобой расстанемся все-таки? Я тебя не люблю. Я тебя презираю. Ты согласен?
What?
Почему?
Sure.
Ну, потому что как бы надо бы. Ты согласен?
What?
Вот. Чувствует гад, не хочет уходить. Ладно, пойдемте дальше. Минутка тупого юмора прошла мимо. Ага. Вот сейчас он согласился, сказал минутка тупого юмора. Ага. Мне, ребят, все несет.
What?
Вот. Здрасте, а вы кто?
Stop right there, or I'll give you a blaster shot right between the eyes. Now, what are you doing here?
Я просто искал. И не знал, что тут кто-то есть.
Well, go explore somewhere else. There's nothing interesting for you here. This is your only warning. If you bother me again, you won't walk out of here alive.
Так я тебя специально дерну. Здрасте.
I gave you a chance to get out of here and leave me alone, but I guess you're just too stupid to take it. Now you'll see why I'm the most dangerous assassin on Taris.
Доставай свой бластер. Так, чувак, жахни из нее так хорошенько, как бы аш-аш. Ну ты косой. Кого я набрал в команду? Да жахни ты нормально. О, молодец. Походу пиздюлей не дашь, не то работать не будет. Ты издеваешься, а? Меня убили из-за тебя, из-за того, что ты косой. Огонь. Ой, дурак. Слушай, вот тебе бы третий глаз открыть на месте. Эц. Давай еще раз. Ой, дурак. Что ж такое-то, а? Еще один выстрел остался. Давай, не подведи, родной. Подвел. Я ему точно зарплату не выплачу. Знаете, гранату просто, не мучите меня и народ, который смотрит. А ты тоже косая, да? А что ж ты будешь делать, а? Не, ну это уже просто нормально. Знаете, оглушающие гранаты. Теперь стреляй. Огонь. Молодец. Теперь ты молодец. И что дальше? Бывают залипы такие в игре. Сейчас мы поправимся. Подождите. Новый слот. 1, 2, 3. Теперь мы его загрузим. Ой, не то загрузили. Сейчас, секундочку. Вот оно. Для тех, кто не знал. Если игра появляется черный экран, просто сохраните. Мышку в правый верхний угол, нажмите на иконку любую, перейдите на сохранение, сохраните и отзагрузите обратно. Это будет нормально.
Sure.
Бегом, бегом. О, привет. Получил. Вот мы все зачистили здесь, хорошо. Пойдемте тогда отсюда. Бегом, бегом, бегом. А все бегут, 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 а все бегут, бегут, бегут. А ты там бежишь сзади? Динамо. Динамо, потому что мимо постоянно, блин. Друзья, я у него. Сейчас он прокачаю нормально этот. Навыки тебе поставим. На врачевание тебе на. Где у тебя? Вот это хорошая штука. Скорострельность. Но это все равно такой же косой, смотри, да? Молодец. Косорукий, косожопый, косорылый. Кто у нас? Правильно. И еще и поговорить после этого за душу со мной хочешь. Ну давай. Поговорим.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Ты меня-то остановил, не тебя. Сейчас подходящее время для допросов.
I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary?
Я просто хочу узнать тебя получше.
Oh, well, if it's an interrogation you wanted, why didn't you say so?
Это допрос. Отлично, вскоре все твои тайны станут моими.
All my secrets are purely of the mundane variety, unfortunately. Nothing worth extracting, though. You're welcome to try. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective.
Как вы сказали, при первой встрече у Бастила не было времени применить свою силу.
True. Bastila is as powerful as they say. She's the one who defeated Darth Revan, after all. I guess that no Jedi ability, no matter how powerful, makes up for being completely surprised and outmatched. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
Какое мое положение во флоте Республики? Ну, как тебе, чтоб не соврать, я хомяк. Тут такого варианта нет, обидно. Я всего лишь солдат.
Hell no. Unless you consider that you were a last-minute addition to the crew roster and you just happened to be one of the survivors.
Вот ты и достал. Что странно в том, что меня добавили в команду в последний момент.
You were the only one. Not to mention that Bastila's party was the one who requested your transfer.
Зачем Бастили требует моего перевода?
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship, as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value ever, and I hate surprises.
Как это понимать сюрпризы, а?
I mean, I have to expect the unexpected, just to be safe.
Попробуй что-нибудь... попробуйте что-нибудь, я стану вашей последней ошибкой.
Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
Я считаю это важным, давай разберемся.
All right. You're pretty damn tenacious. You know that? We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
Вот и славно, блин. Забиваешь мне голову, тут непонятно чем. Товарищ начальник.
Hold on there, civilian. Only those with official Sith business are allowed into the Undercity. Unless you've got the proper security papers, you better just turn around and go back the way you came.
Вот мой пропуск. Только что отсерийный. Причем вон краска даже не высохла.
Let me see. Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The Undercity is crawling with mutants. Rat ghouls, they call them. If you see anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later.
Так уж и быть, послушаюсь.
You there,
Опа.
Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll.
Yeah, this is our elevator. If you use it, you gotta give us something.
I don't believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
5 credits. That's what it costs to use our elevator. 5 credits.
Как насчет 5 пиздюлей? Это общественный подъем, и не буду платить. Не, нам не надо очки темной силы, поэтому убирайся отсюда, жалкие попрошайки. Иначе я возьму свой бластер и навеки покончу с вашими страданиями.
Run, my brother! Flee this one's wrath!
Go on, you two, get out of here! I'm sorry about that. Those 2 beggars give everyone in the village a bad name. We aren't all like that, you know. Most of us are good people.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
Мое имя Джорандар. Кто ты?
My name is Shalina. You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've never seen it. I was born here in the Undercity. Is it as nice as they say up there?
Ничего особенного.
Not to you, I suppose, but you're probably used to its beauty by now. I've never been to the surface, but sometimes I think I can see it in my dreams. The sun, the sky, the stars. It all sounds so wonderful. Gendar, the leader of our village, tells me I should spend more time trying to improve things down here and less time dreaming about something I can never have. Maybe he's right. You probably think I'm a fool, having dreams of a place I've never even seen. But when I was little, Rukil used to tell me stories of what it was like up there.
Ракили, это кто?
Rukil is the oldest man in the village. The kids call him Rukil Wrinkleskin, but he's a kind man. He used to tell me the greatest stories when I was a little girl. I still like to listen to his tales about the Promised Land, even though I know they're just legends, but it helps to make the Undercity seem less dark somehow.
Необетованное это что?
It's just a story to make little children smile. Rukil believes in it, though. Sometimes I can almost believe it myself, but then I look around and see the ugly truth. I guess we have to make the best of what we have, though. If you really want to learn more about the Promised Land, you should speak to Rukil.
Где я могу его найти?
He's wandering around somewhere on the south side of the village. He doesn't move too far. It's hard on his bones. He's over 100 years old. The children laugh at him, and people think he's crazy because of his stories about the Promised Land, but he's really just a kind old man.
Где я могу найти Гендера?
He'll be somewhere in the village. I couldn't say where for sure. He's always busy doing whatever he can to make the lives of the other villagers easier.
Пойдем.
Oh,
Не будем
okay.
пытать ее больше.
Well, if you ever need anything, or if you just feel like talking, come back and see me. I hardly ever get a chance to speak to someone from the Upworld.
Получается, здесь живут люди? Или отшельники, как их правильно назвать, под землей. В темноте. Вон Гендера нашли, там стоит. Привет.
Wait, Upworlder. You can't go through this gate. There is too much danger and suffering beyond. For your own sake, turn back.
Кто вы такой?
I am Isala, healer of this village. I use my knowledge and what little resources we have to care for the outcasts who are sick or injured. But despite my medical training, there is nothing I can do to help the poor souls locked on the other side of this gate.
Что ты говоришь?
The villagers infected with the Rukgul disease are quarantined beyond this gate. It's only a matter of time until they transform into horrible creatures that would destroy us all.
So you just lock them away in a cage?
For the sake of the village, we have to keep the infected ones locked away. And when they finally do transform into Rukguls, we'll let them destroy each other.
Должна быть какая-то возможность что-то сделать.
Nothing can be done for the infected villagers. Even the serum to counteract the Rukgul disease wouldn't be any use now. Nobody would be foolish enough to risk going into the pens to give them the cure. The infected ones could transform into Rukguls and attack them at any moment.
Вы просто бросите заболевших на смерть? Трус.
I can't help the infected ones. They have to die so that the rest of the village can live. I accept this. If you think that makes me a coward, so be it.
Прощай.
Farewell.
Нечего мне больше с вами говорить. А вон Ракель, которая обитала на земле, говорит.
You come from the world above. Is this the time of destiny then? Is this a portent of the salvation of my people? Or merely another false sign to mislead us from the path? Are you the herald of prophecy, the beacon to guide us through the darkness? Or are you merely another harbinger of shattered dreams and unfulfilled promises?
Be careful. This one might be crazy enough to be dangerous.
Speak to me, Upworlder. Tell me what fate you unleash upon us. Salvation or damnation? Speak, Upworlder, I beg you.
Так закрутил ее, мамля, что я даже мне слов больше нет. Я не знаю, что сказать себе. Ну, вы говорите, старик.
A question. You are uncertain, bewildered, perplexed. Understandable, I suppose. Even after 100 years of life, I myself still become confused at times. Perhaps I can make things more clear. Some things, at least. My name is Rukil, the oldest outcast here in the village. Rukil Wrinkleskin, the children call me sometimes.
Я Джоран, что тебе нужно от меня, Ракель.
Once I was honored for my wisdom, but over time the villagers fell away from the true path. Eventually there was only a single apprentice who followed me, and now she is gone too.
Что случилось с вашей ученицей? Или на начало истинный путь? Что это значит?
No, not yet. I must be wary, careful. You may be a false savior. Dare I share my secrets with you? No, not until you prove yourself.
Испытать себя, как я могу это сделать?
My apprentice is lost. I sent her out into the Undercity to find... Well, I cannot tell you. Not yet. Sadly, my apprentice has not returned. Please, Upworlder, will you help an old man? Will you seek out my apprentice in the Undercity? Her name is Malia. I must know of her fate, whatever it may be. I must know what she found.
Что вы мне дадите, если я вам помогу?
Finding her may be difficult. Malia could be anywhere in the Undercity. But if you will find her, I will know you to be our true savior. Only then can I reveal my secret knowledge to you.
Эти ваши... Как ты их там назвал? Секундочку. Тайные знания, вы как вы назвали. Они шуршат по звуку, как, надеюсь, кредиты? Я вернусь, если что-нибудь найду.
I wish you luck, Upworlder. Come speak to me again once you have discovered the fate of my apprentice.
Хорошо. Ну ты не будешь на мозги парить, Гендер?
Greetings, Upworlder.
Привет, привет.
We rarely see your kind here in the Undercity. I find it strange that so many of you have come down from the surface recently.
No offense, but I can see why people normally avoid this place.
Why have you come into this dark and sunless place? Is there something you need of me or my village? I will help you however I can.
Кто ваши люди, почему вы живете в подземельях?
We are the outcasts, shunned from the surface for our crimes and banished here to the Undercity. We banded together to form this village that we might survive in this hostile environment. I am Gendar, leader of this village, as my father was and as was his father before him. Many of us have been here for generations, our ancestors cast down long ago. There is no return to the surface for us or our descendants, but somehow we managed to survive amidst the filth and roaming bands of deadly rat ghouls.
Расскажи мне о рыгулах, которые живут снизу.
The rat ghouls are monsters, hideous mutations who feast on the flesh of our villagers. Their diseased jaws can infect those they attack, transforming the victim into one of those abominations. We know of no cure for the disease, and for the good of the village, we must banish any who become infected, lest they transform and turn on us.
Я хочу задать тебе пару вопросов.
Ask your questions, Upworlder. I will answer to the best of my knowledge, though I know little beyond the borders of the Undercity.
Я ищу Твилека по имени Миссия Вау.
Yes, I have seen this Twi'lek many times, though I've never spoken to her. She and her Wookiee companion often pass through our village on their way to explore the sewers.
Как мне добраться до канализации?
There are two entrances into the sewers from the Undercity. One to the northeast of our village, the other to the southeast. But the sewers are dangerous, Upworlder. If you dare to travel those dark tunnels, you would be wise to go heavily armed, unless you wish to become a meal for the rock ghouls and the other foul creatures.
Так, надо еще тебя попытать.
Ask your questions, Upworld.
Так. Вы что-то говорили по пришельцах из верхнего мира, которые были недавно тут.
Our village has seen many visitors from the surface recently. Armored troops, swoop gang members, mercenaries. They come to search our sunless world. They're even searching the sewers.
Понятно. Полагаю, что мне надо уйти.
As you wish, Upworlder. Should you have need of anything else, come speak to me. I represent the entire village, and I will do my best to help you however I can.
Хорошо, я тебя понял. Так, давайте осмотримся, что тут еще есть интересного.
Hello again.
Привет еще раз.
I'm glad you came back. It's kind of neat to speak to someone from the surface world. Is there anything I can do for you?
Думаю, ничего не поможешь. Мне полезного ничего не скажешь. О, торговец.
Hey, you ain't from the village. You're from the Upworld, ain't you? Yes, you've got credits, I bet.
Watch yourself. There's something slimy about this guy. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
My name's Saigir. I run a little salvage shop here. You want to buy something from my store? I got some good deals.
Ты говоришь странного. На себя посмотри, ема. Как вам удается управлять лавкой здесь в подземелье?
If a villager comes across any useful salvage in the Undercity, they bring it to me. Every so often, members from the lower city gangs come down to trade for the salvage. They'll exchange food and medicine for engine parts, old blasters and the like. Sometimes they even give me credits if I have some really good stuff.
Хочу задать несколько вопросов.
Oh, you better ask Gendar. He's the spokesman for the village. I just run the store. I don't want to make him mad by answering any questions. Gendar already doesn't like me.
Почему Гендер вас не любит?
Gendar seems to think I should share the profits of my store with the whole village. He figures we're all in this together, so it should be share and share alike. But I'm the one who runs the store. I'm the one who makes the deals. The others just bring me salvage to trade with the Upworlders. Why should they get anything?
Я согласен с вами. Ваш склад, ваши доходы.
Exactly my point. But Gendar doesn't see it that way. He caught me hoarding supplies a while back. I figured I'd wait until food was scarce and then I could offer it to people who'd follow me instead of Gendar. Then I'd be the leader. But Gendar made me share my hoard. Ever since then, he hasn't trusted me. He keeps me around because of my store, though. Without it, this village wouldn't stand a chance.
Yeah, покажи, что у тебя есть.
It ain't the best stuff. Mostly salvage and such, but the prices are right.
Так, это мне понадобится. Антидоты. О, у тебя бронька хорошая есть. Дороговато, но возьмем. Так, карты тоже возьмем. Так, гранат. Думаю, достаточно. Переоденемся. Тебя в мою оденем.
Sure.
А? Золотые? Шикарно. Что? Пойдемте немножко исследуем местность. Думаю.
Hurry, Hindar! Hurry! I can hear it coming!
He'll never make it. He's doomed. I told him he was a fool to leave the village.
He will make it. Run, Hindar, run!
Open the gate! Quickly! There isn't much time!
I can't. The Rakghouls are too close.
The mutants will kill him if you don't open the gate!
And if I open the gate, they'll kill us all.
No! You can't do this! It isn't fair! Please, make him open the gate. Hindar will die if he doesn't.
I can't open the gate. Not while the Rakghouls are so near.
Держите ворота закрытыми и не собираюсь рисковать своей жизнью.
You monster! How can you say that? Somebody do something!
I'm sorry, Hester. There's nothing we can do. It's too late for Hindar now.
No! Hindar, no!
И все.
Don't speak to me, Upworlder. You could have saved Hindar. You just stood there and watched him die. You're as selfish as all the rest from the surface. Please, just leave me alone with my grief.
Эх, какие мы плохие. Слушай, открой мне двери.
A horrible fate for poor Hindar. I warned him not to leave the safety of the village, but I couldn't open the gate. Not while the Rakghouls were so close. I had to protect the village, but enough of this grim talk. We must focus on the positive if we're to survive down here. How can I help you, Upworlder? I'll open the gate for you, Upworlder, but you've got to be quick. In a few seconds, I must close and lock it again for the safety of the village.
Вот и хорошо. Сейчас поперебиваем этих придурков. Блин. Лечить? Ну нормально, ну. Молодец, попал в упор хоть раз в жизни, блин. Переключайся.
What?
Пойдемте посмотрим, что там творится.
Please, you have to help me. Nobody else is gonna help me. Even the Becks won't help me. But I can't just leave him there. He's my friend. You'll help me, won't you?
Спокойно, Миша, что случилось?
It's Zalbar. He's in trouble. Big trouble. We have to help him. If we don't, they'll sell him into slavery.
Кто-то собирается продать его в рабство? О чем вы говорите?
Me and Zalbar, we were just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring. We do it all the time.
I guess with a Wookiee at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd Rakghoul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run. Big Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I took off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it.
Просто убежали и бросили его? Хороший живой друг.
I didn't mean to leave him. I thought he was right behind me. I'd never abandon Big Z on purpose. Please, help me get him back.
Если я помогу тебе освободить Залбора, ты должна будешь провести меня на базу Вулкеров.
It's a deal. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Vulker base. Now come on! We have to find Zalbar before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Do you know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar. And that's where I'll show you the secret entrance into the Vulker compound.
Отлично. Так, хорошо. Она присоединилась на команду. Мы темненькие. Навыки. Давайте убеждение нам поможет. Способности. Подождите. Где там? Дает бонус подрывника скрытность, вот это нам надо. Имплантанты поможет представить. Так. Это у нас, ну... Локость все будут навыки. Автоматически. Качать долго за... Так.
What?
Ладно. Вернемся на секундочку на базу. Так. Чтобы храниться в нормальном месте, человеческом. Так что так вот. Ладно, мои дорогие друзьяшечки. Давайте на сегодня остановимся. С вами был, как всегда, ХоМяК Жорик, или просто Жора. Подписывайтесь на канал, на паблик ВКонтакте, который будет снизу этого видео. Ставьте лайки, обязательно комментируйте. И до встречи в новых видео по игре Звездные войны, рыцари Старой Республики. И будет с вами темная сила. Пока-пока.